Hi girls, today's video is going to be about my autumn favorites and autumn fall favorites. I've seen this type of video has been trending. A lot of people talking about autumn fashion, newly released autumn or fall products. So I thought I'd compile some of my absolute favorite things, some of the most high quality, well-reviewed items that I personally own that I think have either autumnal colors when it comes to makeup and, like I said, are really high quality, or also for perfumes that just have an autumn vibe. They, to me, have this like more fresh, crisp, deeper, less sweet and summery type of scent. In my opinion, these are more autumnal. So if you do enjoy this type of content, if you want more perfume recommendations, beauty recommendations, do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. It would mean a lot to me, and I do have a lot more beauty and style content coming up. So let's just get started. I will start with makeup. I only have 3 items here. First is I guess you could call it a blush palette. It's essentially blush, and it's the Kat Von D Fetish Palette. And this I got a couple years ago in the sales, and I haven't used it very often, but I have used it a couple times. I think once in a tutorial over the summer, which I know I used it in the summer, but obviously all makeup can be used at any point. This just, to me, gives more autumn vibes. But it is the blush and highlighter palette, and yeah, I've used it maybe 3 or 4 times, and I'll show you the inside in a second. You've got Rose Shock, Magic, Telepathy, Bathory, Salem, and Coven. So these are the 6 shades. So yes, these 3 are very shimmery, which I would probably more so use them as maybe a tiny bit of highlighter or eyeshadows. I think it's highlighter, but it's a bit intense for me. So I'll just be using this as eyeshadows, but these 3 colors are what to me are the most autumnal. This one has a very, very cool toned, I think for autumn, I know like reds and oranges and warm tones are very autumnal, but also to me this very like light, cool toned, I don't know how to describe it. Do you know what I'm trying to get at? Like this cool, light, neutral colors where it's not got a lot of warmth to it. That to me is also very autumnal. And also this color, it's just this gorgeous peach. So if you do like a burgundy eye, I feel like this, it doesn't really come up very strongly, but you might be able to see that's more of like a peachy orangey tone, would look so gorgeous just on the top of your cheekbones here, a little bit down the bridge of the nose, gorgeous. And then of course this as a little bit of like rosy blush, as if like, oh, you've just gone out and your hair's all windswept and this is just natural from the cold air. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from these colors. And I just think it would look really nice with a light neutral eye, similar to what I have on right now. And then just like a neutral peachy nude lip. Oh, I just think those colors together will look amazing. So to me, this palette is something I'll try and reach for more often in the autumn. And because those pink tones I think would work well with my pale skin, just a little bit of like touch of pink blush would add so much nice color to my cheeks, I think. So if you do have pale toned skin, I think try these kind of colors for autumn because you might be pleasantly surprised. So I have 2 more makeup items, and these are both just lip products. I know I could have shown eyeshadow palettes, but I haven't purchased anything new in a while, and the majority of them I've already shown in tutorials, so there's not much point going over it too much, individually in this video. But yeah, take a look at my Get Ready With Me videos if you want to see what eyeshadow palettes I have, because I tend to use the orange burgundy type of colors anyway. So next I have a lip crayon or lip liner. I don't know why I said lip crayon. That's not even what it's called. It's called Color Statement Lip Liner True Instant Color from Milani. And this is in shade number 4. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's very like run down. I've sharpened it to its death, but this is the color. You can see that. So it's a dark, it's not quite a neutral on me, so it would have to be a slightly darker lip for me. But again, those darker tones are also very nice for autumn. And yeah, actually I've wiped it off a little bit, but it's still there, so it's got good staying power. So I think with a slightly more neutral eye, maybe just like a winged liner, a bit of that pink blush on the cheeks, and then, lining your lips with this really beautiful mauvey pink tone and going over with a matte lipstick would look gorgeous, natural, so like understated and simple for day-to-day makeup, and very autumnal. Like I'm already imagining the Instagram pictures I can get with like natural, like neutral makeup, but then gorgeous like orange and red leaves across all the trees in a park. Like, yeah, that would make such a nice picture. So for me, that's just like autumn vibes. And it's so simple. It's not, like I said, it's not quite a neutral tone. It's not a nude tone for me. But if you have darker skin, then it can absolutely work as like a very simple neutral base for your lips. But if you know, you can just use a very simple mauvey pink on the lips in a matte shade and then go a bit crazier on the eye. A lipstick that I think would go so well with that is the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker lipstick, and this is in the shade Super Nude, so it's literally called a nude. So I think it's somewhat universal, and this is what it looks like. I've used it a lot in tutorials as well, so let me swatch it for you guys. It's got a sheen to it. It's not quite matte, and it's definitely not a dry formula. So again, it's perfect for autumn because it won't dry out your lips. You know, if it's dry, windy weather, or even if it's rainy, like this will just stay matte on your lips, no mess, no fuss. And this is what it looks like. But like I said, it's not dry, but it's also not sticky or shiny. So it's kind of got that perfect in-between texture. And it's, yeah, kind of got like a very warm, peachy undertone to it. So again, perfect for autumn colors. If you want to do a bit of orange or red or smoky brown on the eyes, this kind of warm peach will just, I think, really brighten up your skin and bring out your eyes. If you have brown or green eyes, this combination with a brown smoky eye would be beautiful, absolutely stunning. And the peach would just add a bit of nice fresh color to your lips, to your skin, just make your whole face look a lot peachier, if that's the right word. That might not be the right word, but you guys know what I'm trying to say, that it will just add the right amount of warm tones and warm colors to your face. And yeah, it's good for daytime, nighttime. It's honestly what I take with me on a like night out, evening out, almost every single time, because I can just apply it without a mirror. So for me, that works as a really nice nude color. Might not be the perfect neutral nude for everyone, but again, with this color mixed with that Milani lip liner, you can go a bit crazy on the eyes, put that bright pink blush on your cheeks, and it doesn't look overboard. Now moving on to perfumes. I have 4 perfumes here. I wanted to limit it because obviously any perfume can be used at any time of the year, but when I smelt all my perfumes and thought about them, these 4 to me seemed the most specifically, seemed to be like the best choice for an evening out, like a night out in autumn, just more wintry, deeper scents, not as like tropical or summery, not as citrusy. So first I have Dior Poison Girl Unexpected. So they had the original Dior Poison range, I believe, and then they did Poison Girl, which is what I presume is for a younger demographic, and then Unexpected is another sub-release of that range. So I do have the notes written here because I'm terrible at explaining perfume scents. I could not tell you for the life of me what notes these are. I will explain first quickly what I think it smells like. It has a sweet floral scent to it as well, but it does have this like slightly musky, woody scent to it as well. It's a little more grown up and mature, I guess because it's Dior, they're not going to do a childish perfume, but it's sweet and floral and feminine, but then it does have this like slightly deeper scent to it. So for me, it's an evening out, nighttime scent, but because of the packaging as well, just the way it looks, the way it smells to me, it's not something I'd think, oh my god, perfect for summer. For summer, I'm thinking more like coconut, citrus, you know, fruits, passion fruit, strawberry, that sort of thing. So yeah, just the whole, everything about this perfume to me screams autumn. And here they say it's got ginger, rose, and vanilla. The ginger and vanilla is definitely more like wintry, Christmassy. So that's kind of, I guess, the deeper, kind of muskier, more zingy notes that I'm noticing that make it less kind of young and not as like young and fun, but slightly more mature, which to me is more like autumn, winter. So that's just my opinion. You guys, if you've tried it before, might think it's absolutely not right for autumn, but this is just my personal recommendation. And like I said, the bottle itself is so autumnal, like it's got all the most perfect colors for autumn. Next, I have Gucci Bamboo, which I bought to wear to work, you know, for an office corporate role. I thought this was a little bit more subtle and professional and elegant. And yeah, I haven't used it that much. I think I've used maybe a quarter, but I really think I've only used it about 20 times. It does, yeah, it smells very mature and grown up, but it has this kind of warm, cozy scent because I'm getting scent of like a very clean, fresh scent, almost like fresh linen. And I know it's more suited to a candle, but it does smell really cozy. Like sometimes if you're, you know, wearing a really nice warm jumper, you're going out for coffee with your friends, then a walk in the park where, you know, all the autumnal leaves are strewn across the grass, and yeah, I'm just painting a scene here for you guys. And then you have this really gorgeous, fresh, warm, cozy scent. I don't know, to me that is like kind of what autumnal vibes should be. So here it's described as a woody floral scent, so similar to what I said the Dior Poison Girl Unexpected one was, whereas this one is more of a true, you know, woody and floral mix. And that's where I'm getting that really comforting scent from. So it's got bergamot, Casablanca lily, yang yang, and sandalwood. So it is slightly deeper, more mature, but it still, to me, smells really fresh. So I do love it for autumn, you know, daytime, even nighttime if you wanted to. Another one of my designer, more luxury perfumes is Black Opium from YSL. I think I'm on my last drops here, really. I need to repurchase this ASAP because it's one of my favorites, but this one is incredible. It reminds me of my friend because she wore this for years, and then I bought it because of her. I don't know why, I rarely fall in love with perfumes, but when I smelled this I was like, that is so unique and amazing and long lasting. I can't even tell you what it smells like because it's such a crazy mix of scents I've not smelled before in a perfume. It has coffee, jasmine, patchouli, vanilla, cedar, pink pepper, orange blossom, and pear. So it does have a well-rounded scent. It's not too, like, what's the word? Like, it's not too strong or potent. It's not too masculine. I think the pear and orange blossom make it more light and feminine and sweet. But then the coffee, and what else did I say? Cedar, patchouli, those are the deeper, muskier type of scents that make it more like, almost like an oud scent, and certainly for nighttime. So I would recommend this for an evening out, a night out in autumn, you know, September, October, November. It lasts all night. Again, the bottle, very perfect for this season, very autumnal and wintry. And those deeper, muskier scents are just perfect for nighttime. And yeah, I don't know, it's giving me autumn vibes. I'm saying that about everything. And maybe you guys think that sounds crazy. How on earth is that autumn vibes? But to me, these are the ones that stood out. And I do have one final one that is from Victoria's Secret. It's a little bit more of a fun, girly scent. It's the Bombshell Paris. And it just says here Victoria's Secret Paris, but it's definitely from the Bombshell range because it's the same packaging. It smells very similar to the original, but it has more of a zesty scent to it in my opinion, whereas the other one is slightly softer, almost like a linen type, clean, fresh scent. This one has more of a zesty notes to it. So it has white cedar, oak moss, jasmine, and cypress. So it definitely smells exotic. For me, it is very autumnal and fall appropriate just because it's got all these like natural scents, and it's slightly more kind of a neutral scent. It's not, like I said, overly sweet or overly zesty. It's just got a mix of like very neutral matching scents. And I think all those notes work together really well to create a really feminine scent that's similar to the original Bombshell. But to me, almost, because like I said, it's these natural scents like, you know, what is it? Cypress, jasmine, white cedar, just the scents you'd find out in nature. To me, it almost smells like a fresh, crisp walk in the park, like crisp, fresh air that if you've gone out for a walk in the park and you're just smelling this amazing, fresh, crisp air. That's kind of what it reminds me of, but in a expensive perfume. Those were my 4 perfumes and makeup recommendations for the season. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you agree or have your own suggestions, which you can leave below in the comments. Do thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!